Hi, this is Simon Chan, and welcome to my No BS, No Hype network marketing training. Recently, I got a question from a distributor that asked me, how do I get over being so fearful to make phone calls? I know I didn't make them now from leads I got 2 weeks ago. And I hate to admit it, I'm just so scared. I hate this feeling. All right, so you know what? You're not alone. Everyone has been scared to make phone calls, okay, to make leads. I was the worst. Even though my story I shared in my sponsoring system is my sponsoring product that teaches you how to easily approach people. I shared that story where I was so shy when I first started about 10 years ago that I started during Christmas break and I was visiting my mom in New York City, and I would go to the den and lock myself there, and of course the Wi-Fi wouldn't even stretch there. I would just look at a number. Whether it was a friend or a lead, I was doing both. And I'll go back then, make the phone call, and then 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, I'll run back out to my computer, then go back in there. And my mom was like, "What the heck are you doing?" But I was so scared because I was stuttering. Especially, I was very shy and quiet. I was just felt ashamed. I didn't want my mom to hear that. But how you overcome the fear is you just do it. As bad as I was, the more I did it, I got better and better. Okay, so how do you actually overcome the fear? Number one is realize, and you got it easy actually because you're getting leads, right? Let me ask you, will you ever the lead can turn out to be a great phone call or terrible. And even if it's terrible, if anything was terrible, by the way, it's worth doing and your expectation should be it is terrible. Because if you think that you're going to do well or you want to do well, then of course you're going to be nervous, right? Go in there, expect, hey, I'm going to be terrible, I'm going to screw up, but it's just practice. And you have leads, that's great because you're never going to talk to them again, right? Think about it. If you call someone and you talk like the biggest idiot, you don't know what you're saying, will you ever talk? You know how many, like literally hundreds of people I talked to where I sounded so like a fast-talking New Yorker with a Chinese accent lisp, but I didn't care. Because I never get to talk to them. Right? I say the wrong thing, they hang up on me. So what? It's not like I'm going to see them tomorrow. So, number one, you don't want to talk to them ever again. Number two, you know what? If you're worried about what people think about you, think about it. Number one is, when they go to bed, will they be up at night thinking about, oh, I can't believe this guy Simon called me today. I realized that, hey, these people are not thinking about me, so why should I worry about what they think? Stop flattering yourself. No one is thinking about you, okay? They're worried about their own problems. They're worried about their loved ones. No one is thinking about you. So go out there and just prospect, right? The third thing is, are those people going to contribute and pay your rent, your bills, buy the things that your family deserves? No, they're not. So why should you care about them? Right? And that's one of the keys to success. You don't care about what other people feel. Now, most people out there, they do. That's where they are. They are where they are. So so you really have to think about it. You have nothing to lose. What's the worst thing that can happen? Right? It really, if you think about it, is nothing. The worst thing that can happen, especially if you're talking about leads. Now with warm markets, maybe your relationship is a little bit it's a little harder. But again, your friends, if you're doing this as a business and you just go out and do it, they'll appreciate you. And by the way, if they see you differently, that tells you they're not your real friends anyway. Right? They're not your real friends. My mom didn't sue me. My mom was, she didn't really believe in MLM. She was a little worried about me, but she didn't put me down, make fun of me. Say, oh, what's wrong with my son? She was worried about me. She didn't understand MLM. She said, why are you doing this? But she never looked down on me, never like that, or made fun of me. So if your friends are actually making fun of you, that's great. That tells you, hey, these are not your real friends, right? They're just out there. So your real friends, your loved ones, they won't be making fun of you anyway. So really it comes down to you have nothing to lose. And by the way, a lot of times I teach my downlines, my mastermind members, the best way to get over phone fear is really just you're getting leads. If you don't want to spend money on leads, go call the phone book. By the way, I grew up a whole team of doctors through the phone book. Okay, that's another story for another day. I share that story in my soul sponsoring system. But just cold call, and you never see these people again. So what are you going to do? Right? So you have nothing to lose. Another thing is, think about the last thing I'm going to share. The more you do something, the more you get better. Most people, you know what? Your first time may be terrible. It sucks. terrible. Second time, you think will be a little bit better. You probably still suck, not good, but you'll be a little bit better. Third time, you may be a little bit better again. But a fourth and fifth time, 10th time, 20th time, you get much better. The reason most people fail in business and in life, in anything, whether it could be diets, working out, is because they quit after the first time. Do the second, third, fourth, fifth time. By the fifth time, it's much, much easier. My fifth phone call, even though it wasn't good, was way better than my first phone call. So know that. It's like go for the fifth time and do it consistently. The last thing I'm going to share with you, the mindset-wise, when we approach prospects, hey, you know what? They need me. I don't need them. And what do I mean by that? I got an opportunity to change their lives. Right? They need me. They need this opportunity. I don't need them. I don't need them to join. Simple. I mean, I'm sure you get a bunch of leads, right? 5, 10 leads. I don't know how much you purchase, 20, 100 leads. Hey, if this person says no, you move on to the next person. You have tons of people to talk to. You run out of leads, you call people in the phone book. You meet people at the mall. I got tons of people that will join me, but you only got me to help you. I got tons of people that will benefit from the business. So my attitude is, you're not into it? Hey, sucks for you, buddy. You're a loss. It's not my loss. You're a loss because you be in the same position where you are. While I'm growing my business, I'm going to help someone else. So just having that attitude that you're the sucker, you turn me down, that makes me feel good. Right? And second of all, I have nothing to lose. I have all the world to gain, nothing to lose. So just do it. Start making that phone call. And more important, make that second, third, fourth, fifth call. By the fifth call, you'll be much better. And every time you do it, you see yourself get better, your self-esteem increases, and that fear will become less and less. So like Nike says, just do it. This is Simon Chan, and thank you for watching my No BS, No Hype network marketing training. Remember, we're in a profession to help others. Remember, when you call those people, you're out there to help others. They're turning you down, it's their loss. So go out there, make sure you make a positive impact in someone's life today. God bless you all.